All right, happy Halloween, everybody. Welcome into another episode of Inside the Sandstorm with your host, Gamecock Chuck, and my co host, Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. We are back this Friday evening. Hope everybody, if you took your kids, grandkids out trick or treating, hope they had a good time. Hope you got a lot of good candy that's going to keep them up late at night so you guys don't get a whole lot of sleep. But I don't have to worry about that because my son's 15 and he's not about Halloween and trick or treating right now. Well, actually, we actually didn't give him a choice last year, so we kind of just let it keep rolling this year. So we don't have to worry about all that. But I know we got some games on, but apparently YouTube TV is all screwed up. They're bickering about money and kicked off all the sports channels. So I got to figure out a way to get some sports on my TV for tomorrow. So hopefully they'll get it straightened out tonight and I'll have some football to watch tomorrow. If not, I have to go back to Hulu or something like that, and so I can watch football because I'm not going to go a Saturday without the game on. But we're going to talk a little bit about Ole Miss. I really haven't done any research on them today. I know they're high scoring offense, explosive offense, but I haven't done a whole lot of digging yet. But I'm sure my co-host, the Deal Maker, will do a lot of talking, which will give me a little bit of time to look up some stats and look up some things to talk a little bit about. But what's up, Jordan? How you doing?
Good, man. How about yourself? Happy Halloween.
Oh man, I'm all right. Yeah, I've been real busy. I'm kind of tired today. These 12-hour shifts are catching up on me. Getting up at 3 o'clock every morning, going to bed at like 10 o'clock at night. They kind of wearing on me. We've got a couple people in here. What's up, Michael? Justin, Mark, Mr. Eddie was in here earlier. Michael Lynn said they're making people subscribe to the ESPN app. Yeah, I've never had a problem with the ESPN. I think I've watched games on the ESPN app before, so I don't know. I have to do some research tomorrow. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to get people to go to Hulu and that Disney Plus package that they got out there because Disney owns, ESPN and all that. So of course, that's what it's all about, driving you to their platform and getting you off of YouTube TV and all that. So it's all a big scam. And they do this with every TV market out there, Direct TV, Dish TV, I guess, Spectrum Cable. They've done it every year, it seems like.
They do it at the most unopportune times for us, but it's opportune for them because they know people will start calling. You know what I mean?
They know we need it. So, let's hit them right in the middle of football season, right when people like us on YouTube and fanatics that like watching college football, they know we got to have it. So they're gonna come out there to miss the most, like you said, most inopportune time to start bickering. They can't do this in the damn in February, March, April, which I'd be pissed about that anyway because I like basketball. So I'd be mad if I can't watch my Gamecocks play. So
Michael Lynn said, "Who else has their lights off tonight?" Me.
Oh yeah. I turned mine. We come in, it was dark. We left my son. He stayed home while we went out to dinner, and every light in the house was off, and so he stays in his room and don't come out. And
here's the way I look at it, Michael. This is just me, okay? First of all, at the local high school gymnasium, Monday night had the trunk or treat, big carnival, the whole thing. Okay. Wednesday night, local church, trunk or treat, carnival, the whole thing. Tonight, we went downtown they shut off Main Street. Did that for an hour. Well, that should be enough. I mean, goodness, I probably got a 3-gallon bag full of candy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I told my wife, I said, we ain't doing trick or treating. We're not handing out candy. I said, if we want candy, we just go down to the local Walmart or Target and pick up a bag. I said, I'm done with this Halloween mess. And which Halloween's never really been a big holiday for me. I really don't care a whole lot for it. I'm more of a 4th of July person and Christmas. I like the 4th of July because I like to blow shit up.
Now, when I was a kid, though, Chuck, years and years and years ago before I had a driver's license, I did enjoy getting on the bicycle and riding through the neighborhood. I did.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. But times are different now. People.
You can't do that now.
No, people don't pay attention. They're throwing parties, shootings, all the things. And it kind of, it's just, like I said, the trunk or treats at the local high school gym, the church, downtown Main Street, they shut it off it's about 3/4 of a mile. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. And,
Oh, yeah.
It's just, you just can't cut them loose at the end of a neighborhood and expect they're going to pop out on the other end without shenanigans.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm going to change something real quick. There we go. I don't like that blue. That blue gets on my nerves. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can't do that no more, man. You got to worry about, child abductions. You got to worry about careless drivers, drunk drivers. You name it, man. People just don't pay attention anymore.
Well, Eddie just said, "Still here, fellas. Glad I found you. Thank you, sir. We're glad you found us too."
Oh yeah, sorry about that, Mr. Eddie.
Isn't he the one from Conway?
Yep, yes, sir. He's the one from down there in Conway.
Mr. Eddie, you didn't go over to Ocean Lakes. They have a big shindig tonight over there.
But we're gonna look into this Ole Miss football game. We got that coming up tomorrow night, 7:00 in Oxford. I mean, like I said, I haven't did a whole lot of research in this game. I know, like I said, I know Ole Miss likes to spread the ball around, likes to play tempo, get up and down the field, spread you out, and like Lane Kiffin likes to put up points. So, will South Carolina be ready for that? I know South Carolina has a top 35 defense. I think it is. I think they're right around 34, somewhere around there. So can South Carolina slow them down? We'll see. Offensively, well, we already know what that is all about. So, or lack thereof.
There you go. That sounds better. Lack thereof. Yeah.
Hopefully we can go in there and do some good things. Their total defense is right around 65, 70, somewhere around there as far as total defense. So they do give up a good amount of yards, a little more than we do. So I have to look at the rushing and the passing stats to see kind of where we may have an advantage. So I would probably say they probably give up a little more passing than they do running, but I have to look it up and see. What's up, Rooster? Mr. Eddie's at Dolores High School football game. Last game, trying to go undefeated, trying to beat TJ Johnson, ain't her team. Okay. But Rooster said, I know if they can catch DQ or Peyton Williams in coverage. Oh yeah. We already talked about that. I have no idea why that dude's on the field, but anyway, go ahead and take it away, Jordan. Tell me what you think on the game, what you got as far as.
I'm going to give you a simple summary of how this game's going to play out. As you can tell, I got a Gamecock shirt on and a Coastal Carolina hat. Coastal won last night big against Marshall. At home, Teal Nation in Conway. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Talking about the Gamecocks and Ole Miss. Everybody get prepared for a lot of scoring for Ole Miss. Because they're going to pick on our weak links. Rooster has already put out there 2 of them. And I don't think we'll be able to run the ball. They're going to stunt. They're going to twist on the defensive line of Ole Miss. They're going to throw our offense stupid. And we don't have a smart enough coaching staff to put the guy in that can run the ball. Just because they rode the short bus with tinted windows, obviously. And probably had helmets on too. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Lane Kiffin is a winner. His players are winners. He knows how to win. They expect to win. They don't play not to lose. They play to win every football game. He is the biggest name in college football right now. A lot of people might disagree. They might think it's James Franklin, whatever. He's the biggest coach, hottest coach in college football. Where he goes, I don't know. If he even goes anywhere, I wouldn't if I was him. But he's out to make a statement. He wants to get in the playoffs and make a long run and bring something to Ole Miss that's never been brought, such as the SEC title. And he's going to put his foot on the gas, and he's not going to let up.
Yeah, well, no doubt about it. Lane always tries to throttle it down on whoever they're playing. I'm going to go back with what Michael said just by looking at some stats. Just by looking at some stats, Ole Miss is about 94th in the country in run defense. So they are prone to give up some rushing yards. Like Michael said, they give up an average of almost 163 yards a game. Now, probably not up the middle like we like to run. So if we try that, we probably won't have much luck. But if we can bounce it on the outside, and try to stretch the field that way with our run game, I think we may have some success. Maybe we can get our running backs out of the backfield, get them the ball in space, see what they can do. Like you said, put in Oscar, let him do some things. Him and Matthew Fuller, they should be the bell cow for this team.
Well, I want to throw my opinion on that real quick. You have your computer in front of you. I don't. I know the stats prior to last game. I want you to pull up right now while you can. Pull up the average rushing yards per carry for Matthew Fuller.
For who?
Matt Fuller.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go ahead and
because
talk
I know everybody's clamoring when he came in a few games ago. Oh, I doggone, he need to be QB RB1, and I'm like, the dude didn't even gain 2 yards a carry. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, he's powerful. I'll give him that, but I mean, John Brown, if you can't gain 2 yards a carry, what the hell are you doing?
You talking about for the season or the last game?
For the whole friggin' season.
Okay, they both average 3.4 yards a carry.
When you say both meaning who?
Fuller and Attaway.
But Fuller's had how many more carries?
13.
I think I just proved my point, right?
13 more carries than Oscar, so.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't think that he's the bell cow that everybody wants, and Oscar's, he's not had his fair shake, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You ain't getting arguments there for me, or probably several people in this room right here with us. We got Justin Langford. He's in here. He said Blackwell has normally been a 2 years and out running back coach. I wish we had Everett Sands as running back coach again. Hopefully Blackwell's a one and done at South Carolina. Ain't this his first year?
Second, I believe.
Oh, is it second year? I must have missed that.
I think it's the second. I could be wrong. I think it's the second.
Okay, well, hopefully he's done. Maybe him and Shula can load up the U-Haul to get us his second year. Big O said, okay. I couldn't remember if he'd been here 2 years or one. Like I said, I've never really heard the man speak a whole lot, so you kind of don't even know he's on staff. So, and we don't have to deal with him because we don't have any kids or any young men on the roster, so we don't have to worry about dealing with him. But like I said, I haven't heard him say a whole lot in any kind of capacity. So I didn't even realize he was been there 2 years. So, but like I said, I think them two should be the guys toting the rock, man, because they're gonna be your more downhill bruising running backs.
I do not see us throwing the ball over 200 yards. I could be wrong. If we're going to make hay, it's going to have to be on the ground. But I just don't think we'll have the play calling and the blocking running up the middle because we don't know how to do anything else.
I I think I agree with what Rooster said in his video. I think the blocking has been there some. It's not great, but you can see some improvement on the blocking.
Oh, I think Sean's done a good job. He's made improvements, but at the end of the day, you know, a zebra doesn't change its stripes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more to do with the play calling, not the as much as the blocking this time around.
And that's my point. A zebra doesn't change its stripes, and as we even saw why we lost the game against Alabama was because of simple play call.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, they gave us every opportunity. Here, go beat us. Here, go beat us. And what we do? We took a 22 pistol and shot ourselves in the big foot on play call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. While we got everybody in here, make sure you hit that like button. Helps it out. Make sure you hit that like. Share this live out so we get some more people in here. And also go subscribe to Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. Trying to get his channel up there. So yeah, and also go subscribe to Rooster Man as well, his channel. So that's what we do right here. Try to promote everybody that we can that's on this platform. We get everybody up where they want to get. So, and I appreciate everybody for coming in and hanging out tonight. All the people that subscribed. I put out a video about the girls' basketball game that went down last night. Had a lot of good feedback on it. A lot of good views and everything. Got some good subscriber count. So I'm seeing my channel try to take off a little bit. So, but back to what I was talking about. Yeah, play calling. I mean, I watched y'all's video. Didn't you? You put out a video about the play calling, didn't you? The disconnect.
Yes.
Between Beamer and
So,
I know you.
Rooster put out a really good one, and I brought it up in one of mine. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. And yeah, I mean, like I told you from the get-go, man, Shula's never been a guy that really impressed me. And I've told you this, and you said, well, give him some time, and I did, and he still ain't impressed me one lick, dude. I mean, he just nothing about that guy screams he knows what the hell he's doing.
Other than his daddy being who his daddy is, and this being the career path that he decided to take, which I followed my father in the car business, so I can't say much about that, even though I never worked for my father, worked with him, for him, nothing. I'm not going to say that it doesn't give you a little leg up because of who you come from, basically. Yeah. But I will say this. He missed his calling. He quite literally needs to be a morticianer. One of those weird dudes that can't talk to anybody.
Uh-huh.
That would be a perfect job for him.
Yeah. Like I said, and everybody was screaming, hey, we haven't opened our playbook. Well, I mean, have you really seen anything from week 1 to now that said that he actually found his fucking playbook?
All right, stop. Chuck, let me stop you right there. As my friend, we co-host these shows together. Uh-huh. Not a day goes by we don't speak. Families, everything.
Yeah.
I will honestly say this. You were right. You were 100% right. I was saying they holding back because I wanted to believe that was true. 100%.
Well, everybody did.
I wanted to believe that was true, but you caught it from the giddy up and said, no, this is all he's got. And you were right.
We running the same tired shit that we ran week 1, it seems like. Yeah, we thrown in a few wrinkles, but I think that's because Beamer and Sean Elliott and everybody's forcing his hand to call something a little different. But this guy, like I said, I mean, maybe his playbook is about 2 sheets.
I think it's about 12 plays, and we run 7 of the 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So. Yeah,
but to hear him talk, no, it's wide open.
Yeah.
He says he contradicts everything that Beamer says.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to the press conferences, but I didn't get that. I may have. I so tuned him out when I listened to it. I kind of catch little pieces of it, so I must have missed that part. But I think he's been disconnected since he got here. But Big O said he's just happy Oscar's still able to walk around with his head up. Exactly, man. Exactly. That just shows the
and that's all that matters, Mr. Oscar. You know, at the end of the day, we're all disappointed. Number one in the program, number two in the coaching staff, number three, the lack thereof playing time for certain players. Oscar, number three, is at the top of the list. But you know what? That's not going to define who he is as a young man. It's not going to define who he is as a football player. And there's many opportunities coming, and I know he's going to make the best of them. And he's going to be just like, you know, a lot of NFL players that played for the Gamecocks at one point, you know, and I could go down the list on and on and on that were average players at South Carolina because of coaching staffs, but are superstar players in the NFL. And Oscar fits that bill, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that just shows the characteristic of the young man. So, and it shows you you did the right thing and the right job by raising that young man. So that's what it speaks to me anyway. So, but going back to the game, I'm with you on the whole point scoring as far as Lane Kiffin. I think they you don't want me to tell you what I think about the staff there, Big O. I think we've had that conversation a couple times. Going back to the game, though, I mean, yeah, Lane Kiffin, he likes to run up the scoreboard, likes to try to put as many points on you as he possibly can. And if our defense is not locked in and play to the level they played last week, Nick Barrett, Brian Thomas Jr., even Dylan Stewart. I mean, these guys played with some passion and fire last week. Real active. Had, I forgot how many tackles behind the line of scrimmage. So
I'll be back in just a second.
All right. So unless the defense comes out there and plays real lights out, it's going to be hard to stop Trinidad Chambliss and Lacey. Was it Kyron? Not what's his name? Something Lacey. I can't think of what the running back's name. And Wallace, the wide receivers, and it's going to be hard to stop them. So we got to be fundamental in our tackling, fundamental in our techniques, and we got to play the right gaps, the right assignments. We can't have a whole bunch of missed tackles and get out of position because they can hurt you. Kawan Lacey, thank you, Andrew. I know it's something, Lacey, but we can't have a bunch of missed tackles and sloppy play on defense. We can't get burnt on the back end, as a couple people mentioned. Some DBs in here earlier. We can't let them guys get hung out there and get toasted like they have been known to get this season and in the past. What's up, Billy Cole? So offensively or defensively for South Carolina, we got to be able to slow down that high-powered offense of Lane Kiffin. And for ourselves, offensively, we got to establish the run. We got to get out on the perimeter. We can't. We can't beat it in the middle all night long and expect to have a whole lot of success because that, let's be honest, hasn't worked all year. So what makes you think it's going to work tomorrow night against Ole Miss? Nothing tells me that dealing with this this team. So yeah. So like I said, I haven't looked up a whole lot of stats on Ole Miss, so I don't even know anything about them. Like I said, I know they give up a good amount of rushing yards, give about 200 yards through the air. Lenore's going to have to do his thing tomorrow night. Offensively, Got to get our wide receivers involved. I want to see more passes to Nick Harbor. I want to see more. I want to see Van Dravius Jacobs get involved more. Like I said earlier, get the running backs out in space, get them the ball, let them do their thing. So let's see. Rooster said, Shula said the complete opposite of what Beamer and the kid said about simplifying the offense. We all knew the offense was too complicated because everyone looked confused. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Beamer. That's like a thing Beamer says every year, man. It seems like with Satterfield, with Loggins, now with Shula, this pro style offense, it's too complicated for these young men. They need something a little more simplified. Why does it take you to fucking November? Sorry about that. Sorry about the language. Why does it take you to freaking November to figure out you need to start simplifying things? That's what I don't get about the whole situation. Big O said, "I'm so pissed and disappointed. Will not be attending the game on tomorrow." Oh man! So you won't be in Ole Miss tomorrow. What's up, David Green? How you doing? The deal maker stepped out for a minute doing something. So make sure everybody hits that like and subscribe while you're here. Also, we'll go ahead and do this while the deal maker's out. What's up, P Digits? Also, if anybody that wasn't in our last live, the deal maker got or is getting somebody to make this custom handmade Gamecock wall hanging made out of, I don't know, it's wood. It's a wood decor, I guess you could say. It's $5 to enter the drawing. You can send in Cash App to the deal maker or myself, and each $5 you send puts you into drawing. So if you send in $10, that's 2 entries. If you put in 20, that's 4 entries. So and so, you know how to do the math. But we're going to draw. We're going to have a drawing for this wall decor during the halftime show of the Clemson game. So you got a little bit of time if you want to enter. Like I said, Cash App, Jordan Dealmaker, or Gamecock Chuck. So, and also put in there whatever your name is on YouTube. So, figure I'd go ahead and promote that real quick while Dealmaker is not here. Todd said they just said Dylan Stewart is adding. What? Dylan Stewart is added to the injury list. I haven't seen the injury list. Last time I heard was on the injury list was it Jaden Sellers, of course, Casey Henry, and somebody else. Oh yeah, that sound familiar there, Mr. Eddie. Sounds like we got another. Yeah, I ain't gonna go there, but hopefully it's just a rumor or some hearsay. Hopefully he'll be able to go tomorrow.
I do want to say about the raffle. Sorry, y'all. I had to pause for a minute. I do want to say about the raffle that I am right now going to say this is inspired by David Green. Because he has single-handedly paid for this for us to raffle it off in support of our channel. So thank you, Mr. David Green, for being a supporter of Gamecock Chuck and the Jordan Dealmaker.
Hey, Brittany.
All right. Yeah, thank you, David. But yeah, I mean, get in, like I said, $5 per entry, and see if we can get this thing away at the halftime of the Clemson game. So, just going back to the game. I know we've been out of here about 30 minutes, so I guess you want to go ahead and give your prediction, what you think, or score, whatever.
My predictions of this game?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to give South Carolina the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say they score 23 points. But unfortunately, Ole Miss is going to score 56.
Woo! 56 to 23?
Yes, sir.
Woo-wee.
Yep, it's going to be a one-sided affair. We'll score, I'd say, offensively, 2 field goals, touchdown, maybe a defensive score. Well, got to be another score to get where I want to be. That's about it. And Ole Miss is going to just put the hay in the barn. They're going to put their foot on the pedal and they're not going to let up.
Yeah, it's got a breaking news. Dylan Stewart's been added to the injury report. Questionable.
Gentlemen, ladies, if there's ladies in here.
So yeah.
Let me ask y'all this question. The greatest defensive player, edge rusher in football right now. Do you think that's coincidental? Or do you think he's saving himself for a $2 million payday to go to another team? That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, interesting. My take on it, my score, we're not too far off as far as South Carolina, what I think South Carolina's going to score. I think we're going to have some success on the ground against Ole Miss. I think we're going to rush for a good amount of yards. As far as passing, I don't like I said. If we do pass the ball, it's going to be one big hit, and then we won't go back to that play, kind of like the Nick Harbor touchdown last week. So I think Lenore will have an okay night passing the ball, not a whole lot of yards through the air, but I think we're going to make our money on the ground against Ole Miss. And like I said, if our defense can, I think if our defense can play up to the level they played last week against Alabama, I think the game could be closer than what the experts think. Unfortunately, we have trouble with a mobile quarterback, and Trinidad Chambliss can hurt you. So I think South Carolina's going to lose this game. And I got it 41-24 for Ole Miss.
So you have them scoring a little less than what I do, but as far as South Carolina, we're about on the same page.
Yeah. Like I said, I think we'll have some success on the ground. It's just the fact that they're going to have more through the air, more success passing the ball on our defense.
I say we fumbled the ball at least twice in the game.
Well, I ain't gonna say all that. I ain't gonna talk about turnovers. I hope we don't have any, but I think we need some I think defensive takeaways and scores or special team scores that could play a little factor in my score, but I don't see us scoring no more than about 24 points against Ole Miss.
All right. If you don't mind, let's take a second. Let's turn the page here since we gave our predictions. I think Rooster put his out there 35-10, and then he commented Ole Miss just to make sure we wasn't confused. He thought the South Carolina was going to win.
Yeah. If South Carolina scores 35, we got a chance to win.
Let me ask y'all this. I'm being sincere. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Realistically, this is as sincere as I could be. I think we all agree we're going to lose this game. None of us can predict by how much or how many or how, maybe a field goal. Shit, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we lose this game, then we play Texas A&M, in my opinion, best team in the country. Then we host the Chanticleers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the Chants take us down. All of these people that get in our videos and trash us and just these sunshine pumpers, at what point does reality set in? Now, I don't want any of that I just said for the young men played in this program. I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
But there comes a time wasn't enough for nothing. You know, my video said it the other day. Lane Kiffin said it. This is the time. It's not like it used to be. You don't get 4 or 5 years anymore because you can get players basically 4 times a year, 5 times a year through the portal. This is a pre-professional. I mean, they're paid. So at this point, when does the alarm clock go off in people's head? Dude, we got to move on, man. I mean, if not, all we're doing is digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper and further behind. This coaching staff has shorted these young men in this program. And they're so damn hard-headed, they're not going to change what they're doing, and they've proved it for 5 years. 5 years. And it starts with the head coach. That's my point, man. I want y'all's opinion on it.
You caught me with a mouthful of candy, so yeah. Yeah.
Billy Williams, he said, I hope for the best, but prepare for the worst this week. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, the best showing of date that we've had this season was against Alabama. They gave us 3 opportunities to win that game. 3!
Yep.
To put that game away, but we don't have the coaching staff that has the mindset of no, they are, period, end of conversation. We don't have a coaching staff that knows how to win. They play not to lose. Period, end of conversation. Did you hear Shane Beamer say when he got so pissed off on this extra point, 2-point conversion, whatever it was, they celebrated this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did, dumbass, because they ain't scored but like, what, 10 touchdowns in the whole damn season? Of course they celebrated. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. He blamed his players
that's
on a play that he had dialed up that they couldn't run. He blamed his damn players.
Yeah, he was quick to throw him under the bus on that. I think that's more along the coaching. You need to, as soon as that touchdown, you need to get your guys in there and get them off the field and let's go. That's a coaching error there as far as that. On that, was it a 2-point conversion? Is that what it was? So.
Well, Justin Langford said the only win we'll see is Coastal, gentlemen. That isn't a gimme either. Well, let me tell you what happened last night, my friend, in case you wasn't watching. Coastal went in the halftime down and scored, I might get the points off. I don't remember the exact. They scored damn near 20 points in the damn third quarter, and then another 7 in the fourth quarter. Come out like, hey, come out ready to win the damn Sun Belt. Now, I'm telling you, y'all better be careful because they can run an offense that we ain't used to seeing. And they got a defense to back it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's our probably, I guess, most likely to win game still on the schedule. And it's sad to sit here and say that it's not really a gimme like we all thought it was going to be at the beginning. Well, all of us except you, Bill Baker, at the beginning of the season said that it was going to be a gimme. So I think these 4 games could, if Beamer shits the bed and loses all 4 of them, man, that could seal his fate at South Carolina. So,
but will it?
Well, you would think that. You would think that, but then again, probably not.
Yeah, he says everything starts with him, Big O. He does, but at the end of the day, does he really mean it? When he goes on national television and someone asked him after he said, I've let down my fans, I've let down my players, I've let down my family, I've let down the program, and the biggest regret is the time I can't spend with my family. Dude, you're making $8 million a year. Mr. Oscar, Justin, David, Michael, Walt. I can go on and on and on. Rooster, P. Digits, just whoever's in here. Do we not sacrifice time to make money for our families? That is life. Shut the hell up, you pansy ass, because all during the summer, you're like a damn school teacher. You don't work, but damn 9 months out the year, if that. All during the summer, your ass is flying around on the damn King Air that South Carolina owns to all these damn islands and shit. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, that's a good amount of money. That's, like you said, that's part of life. Welcome to the life, real world of having a family. So
my buddy right there has been working 12-hour shifts for the last few weeks. You know why? For his family. Ain't nobody consoling him, are they? No. But if he was making $8.5 million a year, we damn sure probably wouldn't be on YouTube talking right now.
No, y'all would not be seeing me. No, I would not be. Billy Cole wants to know who's the new guy.
Oh, you talking about I shave?
Yeah, you talking about you.
Yeah, I should. Hey, I even cut my hair too. Look.
But yeah, I mean, like I told you, man, I go through and I listen to all these press conferences, even though I say I don't want to, because nothing's going to change. Nothing has changed this year so far. The only one that gives you hope when you listen to them is Clayton White. Other than that, the other two are just like con jobs.
Okay, can I address this? Walt, don't know you, sir, but I really appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. But I have to comment on this. If they fire him now, they'll owe him millions. He will never have to work anymore at all. You know what, sir? You know what? I don't give a shit where he works. I really don't.
Yep. 28.
He's making $8 million a year and has taken advantage for 5 years. Now, he was making like 2.5 for the first 2 years. But at the end of the day, do I feel bad for somebody making $8.5 million a year and failing at their damn job? Hell to the no. I do not. I do not.
If they do fire him, we owe him 28. So we kind of, I'm rooting for him to take another job somewhere and leave. That way we get a $5 million buyout instead of having to pay him 28. So
who the hell's gonna hire him, bub?
Well, I'm just saying that's what we're hoping for. that way the university don't have to pay him.
But who's gonna hire him? Let's be realistic. Who the hell's gonna hire him?
I don't know. I mean, everybody keeps talking Virginia Tech, but I'm not so sure they don't have a guy already lined up.
Chief,
you know,
ain't nobody gonna hire his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe what was the Water Boys team with the Mud Dogs? Maybe the Mud Dogs.
Southeast Louisiana State or South something Louisiana State Mud Dogs.
Yeah, they might hire him.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna put the link out there for people who want to come on here and talk about the game, the South Carolina Ole Miss game. Let's talk about your thoughts on it, your prediction, whatever you want to talk about as far as it. And we'll have a good time here. So let's go ahead and get that out there. We may even talk a little basketball by the time we get done with this thing. So
we might, because my blood pressure's getting up talking about football.
Well, mine's pretty even, so mine never gets too high, and that's kind of shocking, actually. As angry as I get at.
Hey, here is a positive though. I'm watching North Carolina losing 10-3 to Syracuse, and hell, I mean, we only got one more win than they do. You know.
Yeah. I'm just saying Virginia Tech we're hiring just on his father's name, Mr. Walt said.
Well, that's why the hell he got hurt at South Carolina. Okay.
Hopefully they will, if that's where the avenue that's going to go. I'd much rather see him get hired away than us having to pay him $28 million to leave.
Hold on, Mr. Billy. Whoa. Mr. Billy just made a comment. Saban got fired in the NFL. How did that work out? I didn't bring up the NFL. Where'd that come? Did I miss something?
No, I don't talk about the NFL.
Get on here, Mr. Billy. Come on, explain yourself.
I
respect you more than most.
I don't talk NFL, so I couldn't tell you.
But don't you bring up no Tennessee shit neither.
Somebody's going to hire a Memphis coach and have a good one. Yeah.
I agree with that, Rooster.
Yeah, sure do.
I agree with that. And somebody's going to hire James Franklin and have a damn good one, in my opinion.
Somebody said something about the NFL earlier, I guess.
Well, get on here, Mr. Billy.
Come on in here, Rooster.
Rooster? Yeah, whoever. Come on, let's have some good banter here.
I'm still mad I can't get my damn football, man. I'm so pissed off.
There's Mr. Harry. Saban quit. Yeah, he did quit.
Yeah, he was a bust in the NFL and he quit. So,
well, hey, so was Steve Spurrier.
Oh yeah, I remember them days with the Redskins.
Yeah,
I actually went and watched him play in a preseason game against Carolina whenever he first took that job. There goes.
Did he take that? Who was it? Was it Joe Gibbs before him, or was somebody in between him and Joe Gibbs?
I can't remember. I want to say he was after Joe Gibbs.
I think he was.
So there goes Billy.
Hey,
there's my buddy.
Somebody said in the chat that NFL coaches get hired because they didn't make it in the NFL and they had to go to college. And I responded, you can call it quit or fired, whatever, but Saban left the NFL. He wasn't making it. Hey, Eddie Blackburn.
Neither was Spurrier.
No. He did good in that USFL league or something when he was at Tampa, I think.
Yeah. Which he was actually there, if I'm not mistaken. He was there before he took the Florida job, right?
Yeah. But
because the USFL, I believe he coached there, and then he got the Duke job. He left Duke to go to Florida.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. A guy played for him that I knew when I was a kid. He was a lineman, Chucky Pitcock. I don't know if that rings, but anyway. But no, South Carolina is very capable of beating Ole Miss if they played anywhere close to where they did last week. I mean, there was a hiccup. I mean, you're just one hiccup away from knocking off a number, 3 or 4 teams. So yeah, they're capable. It can be done.
All right, let me address this real quick. Walt Darr. I've got a sneaky suspicion if Beamer leaves, they may offer Sean Elliott the job. David Green agrees. All right, let me say this. I don't give a rat's ass if they offer Billy Cole the damn job. I don't. I really don't.
At the promise y'all I won't run the ball up the middle every time.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you can't have an ego so big and believe something so greatly that you're too stubborn to hire great people around you. I'm going to give y'all a prime example right here. I'm just going to say it, and a lot of people are going to they're going to disagree with me. Dabo Swinney was smart enough to know that he didn't know football as great as he needed to be when he was offered that job, and he put great people around him. Now, he has an ego issue, but guess what? He deserves to have one. He's got 2 national titles and half a dozen or a dozen damn ACC titles. He's got a right to have ego now. But Beamer has a damn ego, and he ain't won shit. A Mayo Bowl, a Duke's Mayo Bowl, really?
Well, wait a minute. He's national champions of practice now.
No shit. To hear him talk, yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling y'all, I would bet $1,000 on this. Is my saying. Beamer has taken the job at Virginia Tech. You just don't know it.
I tell you what, Mr. Bill, I hope like hell you're right. I do.
And I'll tell you why. It's because Virginia Tech's search committee, I told y'all this last week, their search committee has an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, that they're not to release who they've interviewed or looking at or who they've hired till a certain date. And watching Beamer's demeanor, and the word was used the other day, disconnected. That was my first thought. This man's gone berserk. He's not staying here acting like that.
I'll be honest, Mr. Billy, all right, think about it this way. You're making more money you've ever made in your life. You're traveling all across the damn country. Your wife's dressed in clothes she ain't never wore a day in her life up until the last few years. I mean, I'm being honest.
I got you.
I mean, you eating damn shit you couldn't even pronounce 3 years ago. If you got any common sense about you, and your fan base is basically you run them to call for your damn head, and you have a job offer over here at $3.5–4 million, why wouldn't you take it? Because if you don't, when your ass gets fired, you ain't getting hired nowhere.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
He's going to be a recruiting coordinator.
I don't know a Division II school that hire him. Why would they hire him?
He would be a special teams coach somewhere. That's what he would be.
Yeah.
Hell, Pete Limbo might hire him as a special teams coordinator.
Well,
Yeah.
Up there, where's he at? Buffalo?
Yeah, Buffalo.
I can't think of the South Alabama coach's name. Played quarterback at Texas. What was his name? This young man's got a resume that you can't believe. What's his name?
Applewhite.
Major Applewhite. Yeah, go read his resume. It's unbelievable what he's done and stuff. And people say, well, he's hiccuping at South Alabama. Well, they've only had their program 4 or 5 years, I think.
There's one guy I really want. Really want, because I believe in it wholeheartedly. We've got the money that they don't have. We're enjoining states to more talent than he's got. But yet, he just flat every year. He's right there. And, I mean, he's got a legit program. He wanted this job, begged for this job. And they passed him up when he was at App State. And now he's down there in Columbia, Missouri, whipping our ass.
Yeah.
And that is the dork, Eli Drinkles. That's the guy we need.
Well, I don't think we can beat South Carolina's situation to death anymore. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what else there's to say.
Well, have you broken your mouthpiece? Because you holding it like a cigarette.
Yep.
See
I
that?
broke it. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Yeah.
You kept holding that thing, and I'm like, I've never seen you smoke. What the hell are you holding?
I've never smoked a day in my life. Never smoked a day in my life. But I you know, you just gotta find a coach till it works. I ain't gonna say their name, but I'm partial to them. You know, you get, and this was before the NIL transfer portal. You get 3 years of recruiting, and if you ain't competing, then you're gone.
Well, and you're right. That was before all of this.
Yeah, there's no
But
reason.
right now, I mean, we saw what was $70 million. They paid Jimbo to get the hell out of town. They just paid 30-something million to get Kelly out of damn town. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, 54 million. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, Peckerhead's still defending Beamer. I can't even talk to him.
Well, he's slow.
Oh, God. You know, you can't even. Well, his expectation Vegas. Who cares about that? Bottom line, he's 16-22 in the SEC.
Here's the sad part, Mr. Billy. and I know you're a Tennessee guy, but and I brought this up to you before, and you admitted it deep in your heart because you spent a lot of time as a kid when your daddy was at Shaw. You have a love for South Carolina, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since 74.
But when 80,000 people sell out every home game, I think it's 7.
Yeah.
7 home games, and people are fighting. I mean, scrapping and clawing to find the money to buy those tickets. And this is the best you can deliver them. That's what's sad.
Yeah.
That's the sad.
What's sad is, and I'm not trolling here, but can you name me another school where the students protested in the middle of the day?
Hey, well, it
Down the
wasn't much.
street?
It was only about 35 or 40. But at the end of the day,
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
many.
But at the end of the day, they still did it.
That didn't amount to nothing.
But they still did it.
Yeah.
Someone had me believing it's like a couple
these
hundred.
convoluted, plumb ignorant fans we got that for whatever reason think that Beamer's going to bring the Lord back to us. What the hell are they watching that I'm not watching?
Well, better than that is, what is it on the resume that says, hire me for a D1 job in the SEC? I would like somebody to explain me his resume that speaks out, that says, this is my resume, hire me for a D1 job in the SEC.
Hey, I got caught up in it, though. I wasn't a Beamer fan when he first got hired, but then I got caught up in it because, I mean, he was out there. He was involving us fans. He was doing all the damn things that Muschamp didn't do, okay? And I'm like, we got our guy. We got our guy. We got our guy.
He's a nice guy.
And I drank the damn Kool-Aid. I ain't gonna lie, I drank the Kool-Aid.
I think about everybody did.
He reminds me of somebody, a little kid that gets caught in the deep end of the pool, and he ain't got no swimmies on, and he's drowning. that's the analogy I've got. Bless his heart. It just
what's the kid's name? Y'all remember this movie called The Sandlot, right? Everybody remembers that movie, right? Baseball movie. The kid that jumped off the beautiful girl that was the lifeguard. He jumped off the diving board. He wore the horn-rimmed glasses, and he faked that he was drowning, just so he could give her a kiss.
Yeah, just so she gave him mouth to mouth.
Oh,
that is Beamer. I mean, he has faked it till he could make it, but now he's on his day. There ain't nobody throwing no damn.
You think if he walked to school, nobody took his lunch money? He's that kid.
Yeah.
He's that kid. Give me your lunch money.
Yeah.
Give me your lunch money.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where we at with this program. Like you said, we beat it. We beat it to death, and hopefully we'll get some changes at year's end. So
somebody said it best the other day: until you quit settling for beating Clemson every 3 or 4 years, and
I think I said
being
it.
bowl
I think
eligible,
said it.
Until that goes away, until some coach comes in here and says, my goal is to take us to the SEC championship game, at least that.
Well,
that's what you should be playing.
Listen, Spurrier walked in the damn building, and he walked in the damn locker room, and he said, what the shit is it? Pull that. I don't give a shit about them. They're in the ACC. I don't give a shit about them. We're here to win SEC titles. Pull that shit off the wall.
There you go.
You know?
I'm surprised you get them off the schedule.
I brought this up before. Do you remember the game we were playing? But after the game, it was a close game. It was like a 1-score game. And they were ranked like 6th or 7th. And everybody was cheering. The players coming off the field. He got on national television and said, I don't know what the hell y'all cheering for. We just lost that damn game. There ain't no reason to cheer for that. We're here to win.
Exactly.
Who were we playing? Do you remember that, Chuck?
Oh no, I'd have to. I don't have Jackpot's memory, so
that might be a good video for me to make next week. I'm gonna play that damn clip when he did that shit. Yes, sir. He's like, y'all crazy as hell. What y'all cheering for? We just lost.
Oh man, yeah, the good old days.
But if you got good fans, that's hard to beat. That's just like in our bad years. You're still going to have 102, 103,000 and people looking for tickets outside.
Listen, I went to the game against Oklahoma, okay? And I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the state fair was in town, so you have to take that into consideration. But I'm telling you, not the smartest man in the world, but you can look across the area, you can see. You know what I mean? There is no doubt, and I'm talking about Gamecock attire, some in skirts and Gamecock boots, cowboy boot, the whole 9 yards. As many people was inside of that damn stadium, on that side of that stadium, there were that times 2 on the outside that didn't have tickets to go in.
Yep.
And when you have that kind of support, and this is the best you can deliver, you might as well go be a weatherman because your ass can get it wrong.
Well, and here good, we travel well because there was another South Carolina YouTuber complaining about Tennessee bought all the tickets and the orange was more than the home team that was there. So it's but Spurrier proved all the negative stuff that what's that myth, the chicken, whatever.
Chicken curse.
Yeah. Spurrier proved that wrong. It can be done. You just got to get the right coach in there.
Yeah, David Green made a comment. He said Earnhardt second is first last. No, his comment, yeah, I know where you're going. He said second's the first loser.
Yeah. If you ain't first, you're last, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, second's the first loser.
Yeah.
And he also coined the phrase, it pays more to win.
That's true.
Yeah, pays more to win.
Yeah. But no, we're getting down to what, 4 weeks left, 4 games left. And it's
4 games.
Showtime in the SEC here. We'll start eliminating people. So,
well, let me ask you this. As a Tennessee fan, an SEC fan, which you are, and I still think, and you did agree, I still think South Carolina is your second favorite team in the SEC.
Sure.
You do love South Carolina. You love to give us hell, but you do love South Carolina.
I really don't give you hell. I'm just agreeing with you.
I
was just calling out things before you seen the light. Some of us a little bit older.
I drank the Kool-Aid, Mr. Bill. I drank the damn Kool-Aid.
You know, when that guy was hired at first, I said, why is they hiring him? He has no resume. He hasn't done nothing to deserve an SEC contract at a D1 school. Nothing.
Well, my point is this. I mean, South Carolina, we're out of the shit. We ain't even making a boat. Coastal Carolina's going to beat us, and hopefully they run that sumbitch out of town when that happens.
You know, I'm watching that game now. I didn't give 2 cents about it, but I'm watching it now.
Yeah, you need to watch it. But at the end of the day, when you watch football, and I love Mr. Harry to comment on this too, because he watches. Y'all got time to study this shit. We don't. We have to work.
And thank you for your tax money too.
Yeah. I'm paying your Social Security, just so you know.
and my military retirement. Appreciate it. Thank you.
But who do you think the best team in the country is? I'll tell you who might just by my 2 eyeballs and what's in between my 2 ears. Okay. Texas A&M's badass.
I've been saying that for 3 weeks.
They're badass.
I've watched them for last 3 weeks, and they're a complete team.
Yes, sir.
They're a complete team.
Yes.
They got a mobile quarterback. He's what's that saying? He's that kind of quarterback you got to hire. And those guys are for real. What happened to Jordan Dealmaker?
Oh, they ain't no telling. He popped off to do something. Ain't no telling.
Yeah, I like Texas A&M too.
Yeah, Texas A&M. I like them. I think I like Indiana too. we talked about that last week. Their schedule's pretty light, so they got a good opportunity to go undefeated. Actually,
What team right now? Choose whoever you want, who you think the best team in the country is, and you tell me. Now, listen, we all know any given Saturday, somebody can win, somebody's going to lose, right?
oh yeah.
But you tell me who in the hell right now today can beat Texas A&M. Let me tell you the answer to that. Nobody. Not unless they just completely shit the bed.
Yeah. I haven't seen Ohio State, so I can't. But I have to agree with you. Texas A&M is I mean, they're
Hope has won
defense,
versus
defense.
weak competition. He's got to be talking about Indiana.
No, he's talking about Texas A&M. A&M's a cult.
Oh,
that's what everybody says.
All right.
Because of their all their little male cheerleaders and
All right,
all
Mr. Harry, you know I respect your opinion. But this one I have to disagree with you. I'm sorry.
Who's Notre Dame played so far? Didn't they beat Notre Dame?
Oh, don't even bring up damn Notre Dame. Yo, I'm so tired of hearing that shit.
You know, if they've got 3 losses, they're still getting in.
Fuck yeah, they are.
They've already got them sitting at 12 with 2 losses.
Yeah. I mean, what?
Why are they sitting at 12? Because top 12 teams get in.
Yeah, they got to position them for an opportunity to get into the playoffs.
Now listen, Mr. Harry, I'm not saying Georgia ain't good. No. You never heard those words come out of my mouth. But Texas A&M's better.
Yeah, you said you thought Georgia was going to win the SEC early in the season, I believe.
I called it. Yeah, I did.
So, or you said
They
liked
were
them.
my choice.
You said nobody was giving them any love, I guess, in the beginning of the
That's
season.
exactly what I said. Nobody was giving them credit.
Yeah.
And listen, they've lost a game, but they always lose to Alabama for whatever reason. But Georgia's legit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, head to head, neutral site, A&M wins that game.
Do they play A&M this year? No, they haven't played A&M but one time. Is that what it is?
Do they play?
They've ever played A&M.
Look at A&M's schedule. Who've they beat already?
Pull their schedule up, Chuck.
I'm working on it. Go ahead, y'all go ahead and talk. I'm working on it. Let's see what I got.
Hey, if somebody else is in the back wants in here, I can jump off. There's
nobody in there.
I'm watching this baseball game.
Mr. Harry, you're gonna get to the playoffs. Georgia's gonna make it to the playoffs. I mean,
oh yeah.
Again, at the beginning of the year, everybody was talking about Penn State, Ohio State, hell, Oregon, Alabama,
Texas.
And I came straight out on this show and I said, why ain't nobody talking about Georgia? I wasn't talking about A&M. A&M's my shocker team.
Yeah, they don't play A&M. They've only played them once since I think all time. I don't even think A&M was in the conference then.
Run down A&M's schedule so far. Their scores, who they beat.
Let me get back to that. I was looking at Georgia real quick. A&M. See if I can find A&M.
Remember, Texas was up there because
they played Texas, but Texas ain't shit.
Nope, they're not.
And guess what? I'm gonna call it right here. That damn Manning on the back of that jersey, he's a bust.
Yeah.
Let's see. Texas.
He's there to bring money into the program because his name's Manning.
Lama Leva 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Texas.
No, Mr. Billy, now I got to give you hell by that. He was going to win the Heisman now. You told us that.
Yeah.
He's the best quarterback that Tennessee ever had.
He was up there.
Texas A&M, all they got left is Missouri on the road. They play South Carolina. They play South Carolina at home.
That's a win.
They play Samford, and then they play at Texas.
Who have they played already?
UTSA, they beat Utah State. They beat Notre Dame. They won by 1 point. They beat Auburn, and they beat Mississippi State and Florida and Arkansas and LSU.
How bad did they beat Mississippi State?
Oh, 31-9.
But see, here's the thing. The reason why Brian Kelly got fired is because it all came together for them against LSU in Baton Rouge. And they forevermore, y'all, they had what I think 3 turnovers in the first half. And when they came out the second half, that was a complete ass whipping. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. I think their toughest game is going to be tomorrow or next week against Missouri on the road for A&M. Other than that, they probably going to go 11-1 at worst.
Hey, I'm gonna call something right now. I'm gonna go right out there and call it. Vanderbilt beats Texas tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
You gonna bet me?
I'd bet $1,000 on. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where they
Vanderbilt
playing?
beats
Texas
tomorrow. I think they're in Nashville.
Well, we've got Oklahoma, Florida, and Vanderbilt left, and they're 50-50 in my mind.
No,
Yeah,
they're playing in Austin tomorrow.
Oh, are they? Okay. Well, they
Yeah.
still win. I don't care.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they'll pull it out. So,
But it's been a interesting season, to say the least, especially with all these firings and stuff. So,
yeah.
Well, why the hell don't we join that damn train?
Oh man, yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't think LSU pull the trigger unless they've got their man. I just don't see them.
Didn't they clean the house all together, the AD and everybody?
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
I
the
saw that.
governor took over that program. Said he'll be hiring the next. It will be him and a committee of people. I'm
Yeah,
sure
when the damn governor steps in, you know your ass is in bad shape.
Well, that's just like a few years ago when a new president came to Tennessee. She fired everybody, cleaned house.
Well, and you know
AD?
what? We have a new young AD that wants to make a name for himself. He's in the biggest conference there is. And
He'll do it.
Honestly, I think he's putting damn feelers out there, lifelines, and he's waiting on his moment when the fans just absolutely start booing. And he's going to call the board of trustees and say, all right, this happening tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know what as I do.
He's got to have a name before he pulls the trigger.
He's got to have a name.
He's got to have a list or something, yeah.
He's got to check it off with, the agents, especially the lawyers. The lawyers got to check it off. The shit don't happen in 30 minutes.
No.
Brian Kelly didn't get fired because he lost that game. He was fired before that game. They might have waited to the end of the season, but they'd already made the decision. And that game just put the nail in the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can lose, but you can't lose certain games. That's just like Franco. You can't be losing to UCLA and Northwestern back to back. Not when you're supposed to be national champions in the CFP and all this other stuff. And you lose to UCLA and Northwestern back to back. Yeah, you're gone. In this day and era now, you're gone.
And let me ask you this. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever thought about this. Just being as honest as I can be. I don't know Donati's salary, probably $2 million a year, close to it, right around that. You're running $1 billion a year operation. Okay. And you've got a head coach making $6 million more than you are that you didn't hire.
I couldn't believe
your
that.
Fan base and your donors talking shit. There's a little bit of ego there, right? There's got to be.
Well, I heard they're paying him $8 million. I said, "You got to be kidding me."
He makes $1.9 million a year.
There you go, $2 million.
So yeah. Michael Lynn's in here, so let's go ahead.
There's got to be a little bit of ego. Like, guess what? I'm your damn boss. I can fire your ass.
Yeah. What's up, Michael?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Michael? How
Hey,
you doing,
Michael.
buddy?
Doing good, man. Look, we got to at least take 2 shots to Nick Harbor this weekend.
No, we need to take 5.
Well, you better hope the first one ain't successful, or we won't go back to it.
At least. I mean, God, what do you have to lose, bro? What do you have to lose?
Well, you know, Beamer and Shula don't want to admit the fact that we can't run the ball, that we're a throwing team. So they would rather lose games continuing to run up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's an ego problem, sir.
Yeah, they will try that until they can't run no more.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, dude, insanity at its worst. If it ain't working, then why the hell you keep doing it?
Hey,
What?
you saw the video I made because you always watch my videos. You saw the video I made. South
I
Carolina
did.
is the definition of insanity. Our coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still saying, and people will say, well, he can't get a good head start. That's bull. Is running Nick Harbor with the jet sweep. I would run that until there's not a linebacker or quarterback that's his size or his speed. Every week, I'd run a jet sweep till they stopped it.
Mr. Billy, I have always questioned
They
his
did
catching
try
ability.
that, Billy.
I have questioned his catching ability, but this year he's proved he can catch the ball. And they always want to talk about the size and the strength of Sellers. Well, guess what? Harbor is the bigger, stronger, and faster. Hand that sumbitch to him.
Yep.
Get him wound up, hand it to him.
Put him in the slot.
Yeah.
Billy, that's what I was trying to say.
Did you see
Put
him
the dudes in the slot.
catching a slant? But I don't think I've ever seen him run over the middle. I don't think he likes running over the middle.
No.
I think he's scared.
If you're a
didn't say
defense,
that.
if you're a defense, you would hate to see Nick Harbor going down the middle, like up the middle on a slant.
Yeah.
I mean, God, use his size and use his physicality to get open. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you a name, Mike.
He gets some short alligator arms when there's traffic.
Let me tell you a name, Michael. It's Xavier Leggett. When he went across the damn middle, them some bitch was scared as hell because that some bitch was big and fast.
Yeah, because he'd be gone. He'd be gone if he got some space.
But I've seen him get them alligator arms a couple of times when he gets down there between the quarterback and the free safety.
Yeah, it kind of amazes me. It kind of amazes me how all of a sudden you can have Jaden Sellers break out and Donovan Mirth break out for a game or two, and then you don't even see him anymore. It's like,
yeah.
Here's a question. Question.
Everybody was clamoring for Matthew. He ran the ball a couple good times. They were clamoring for him. He had a 60-something yard run. Shit, Beamer looked back. He's supposed to be the CEO of this program. He looked back. The young man was on the damn sideline, never been handed the ball off again. Make it make sense.
Here's a question. Does Nick Harbor go in the NFL draft?
Will he be drafted, or do you mean this year?
No. Will he ever be drafted? I don't think so.
You damn right he will. Look at the intangibles. Mr. Billy, come on.
of course he'll be drafted.
No, I'm not saying first or second round, maybe fourth or fifth. Look at the intangibles. Yes.
He's got to come back next year.
Well, so does Sellers. Because you know what? Our coaching staff has ruined his ass.
They failed him.
Yeah, miserably.
Mm-hmm. So
they ruined him.
I've been saying that for a while now. He needs to come back. So Sellers does.
Hey, our coaching staff ruined Spencer Rattler too.
Yep.
Wow.
But how do you
How much
have,
time?
and I know this was the previous coaching staff, how do you have a Debo Samuel on your damn roster? Debo freaking Samuel. And he go to the NFL. You know what? Let's forget about him. Look at Carolina's running back just played for Dallas last year.
Rico.
Look at that.
Suave.
Rico. Oh my God, bro.
Like, really? Like, really? You know?
Well, that happens all the time.
Hey,
You just have some players that break out. I mean,
Dallas is, or I'm sorry, Carolina shows how you should have used Rico freaking Dowdle. Like, if you give him a toss sweep, the dude's getting 5 yards regardless.
Every time he touches, every damn time.
Yeah. And Muschamp, man. We've had the
I'll tell you
same
one better than
problem.
that.
That's what's
I can
so
tell you one better
aggravating,
than that.
Jordan.
When
That's what's so aggravating, Jordan, is 5 years now, we can't get a line and a run game to save our freaking life. Like, we don't even have to be good. We just have to be average on that. And you could be successful. But
Now, listen,
we
I
can't
can
even
sit
be
here and talk
average.
shit, and I do, about Muschamp because Muschamp was average, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I will give Muschamp credit that I won't give Beamer. Muschamp never had a quarterback. He didn't. Think about it. Like a quarterback, you go, damn, he's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bentley could have been good.
No, he's a meathead. No,
No.
he went to Utah and they were like, shit, hell no, get your ass on the side. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, look at what Beamer's had. Spencer Rattler, Lenore Sellers, and you can't do shit with them. Man, come on.
And what he's
That's
got
crazy.
who
You
is
don't
the
even
OC?
need a line to do anything with them.
Well, y'all
Exactly.
mentioned that. Yeah, y'all mentioned that Beamer run Rattler. Who was the OC in 22?
Satterfield.
That was the year that Rattler beat the snot out of Tennessee and Clemson. Had over 900 yards both those games.
And the week
had 8
before we
touchdowns.
lost the
Hold on.
But he wasn't calling the plays, sir.
And had 8 touchdowns, 900 yards in those 2 games. And the very next year, he didn't break 300 yards in both those games and no touchdowns. Who was the OC in 23? Right,
23 was
It was Satterfield, man.
Is that Loggins?
no, it's Loggins.
there you go. You
Or
slipped.
Loggins. Yeah, that was Loggins' first year.
You just
yeah.
proved my point. 22 in 2 games against top-ranked top 10 teams, he had 900 yards and about 8 touchdowns. And the very next year, he didn't have 300 yards, no touchdowns.
Okay, what point are you trying to prove?
That Beamer ruined him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're not going to get an argument from me.
But that's what I'm saying is
It's been the O-line. It's been the O-line the whole time, bro.
and with the
Terrible.
transfer portal, you shouldn't have a problem with the
trash.
O-line in now. He should be able to buy an O-line. He transfer portal.
Hey, and I'm going to say this, and I'm not throwing shade at Mr. Bill. In his retirement afterlife, his life is football, college football. I would pay Mr. Billy $200,000 a year to go coach our damn offensive line and be better than anything we've had in the last 10 years. And I'm being honest. Wouldn't you take the job, Mr. Billy? Wouldn't you take it?
Oh, there'd be conditions. I was asked to coach at a single A school up in the mountains, and they could have tripled my salary and I wouldn't done it. And
Let me ask you.
because I told them, I said, if I've got 5 8th graders on the 8th grade team, that's better than 5 seniors. The 8th graders are playing. He said, "Oh,
Let me ask you a question.
That's
We
called
can't do
coaching, sir. That's
we
called
can't do
coaching.
that." I said, "Then I'm not your man." because this is my turn crap, or he's a senior, or this is Jim Bob's uncle who I played with and I owe him. No. I don't think South, and I'm just projecting here, I don't think there's enough competition in the old line for, I don't know what I'm saying, for enough competition to drive to compete for
Carolina,
position. If you don't have competition and you got players that think, well, I've got this position, there's nobody going to kick me out, then you get placency.
All right, let me ask you this question. Let's bring up the old Georgia Tech, not the new Georgia Tech, the old Georgia Tech. Let's bring up, while we're talking about Georgia, let's bring up the old Georgia State. Okay. Running non-conventional. Let's bring up Army. Let's bring up Air Force. Let's bring up Navy.
You know why they do that, don't you? You know why they do that?
They're running a non-conventional offense.
college offense.
The veer.
Right.
The damn veer. With guys 180 pounds soaking damn wet.
Right.
That can knock your ass 2 foot backwards running that offense. Why the hell can't we do some shit like that? Why we got to have these 360 pound meatheads that can't even make their own damn sandwich?
Well, you know why the service run that and Georgia Tech is because if you don't have big linemen, you have to run that. You have to run.
But guess what? They won games.
Oh, yeah. You're
It's
going to win
effective.
games. You're going to win games.
And guess what? That's exactly what we're about to see at Williams-Brice in a few weeks when the damn Chanticleers come to town. You watch what I
My
got.
question is, like, this stuff should be figured out by spring practice and summer. Like, this is
Hell, hey, at worst, you're right, Michael. At worst, fall camp, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's simple. It's fundamentals.
Here's what I
Like-
think the biggest problem
like-
is. This coaching staff picks out this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. All right, second deep is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And that's who gets all the damn reps. And we ain't got no debt. The rest of them go over to the damn scout team, and they got the thumb up their damn nose for the rest
Back to
of
my
the
point, there's no competition for a position.
Crazy. It's crazy to
I
me.
think it is
Yeah.
picked and chosen in spring, summer conditioning. It's already chosen, and in fall,
There you
unless you
go.
have a breakout player, it's done.
Yep.
We haven't had a consistent lineup all year. We've changed the lineup every single game because we don't
And
know
ain't none
who
of
we
it
can
work.
count on.
Ain't none of it work.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know who we can count on. I mean, come on now.
Well, I mean, Michael, let me ask you a question. If you're on the sideline up under the damn tent all summer, all fall, and all of a sudden shit hits the fan, you ain't had the workout program the starters had or the backup. You third, fourth string, you sitting over there, damn manning the Gatorade station under the damn tent, out of the sun.
In the
And all of
Bobby
a sudden, they
Boucher.
put you in the damn game. How the hell you think you're gonna perform? You know, and that's
Yeah.
our team.
I've always lived by the rule, and even
Crazy.
you play the way you practice. You know, when I used to coach at the
I
middle school,
you know
what
I have to disagree with that.
I'm tired of
No,
hearing
no,
about
no.
practice, bro.
No, you play the way you practice.
I have to disagree with that because let me tell you
Some
something.
players play better under the lights than practice. Okay.
Let me tell you something. Two of the best players ever played for the University of South Carolina.
Sidney Rice, Alshon Jeffrey.
I wasn't gonna say Sidney Rice. I was gonna say Alshon.
And
But
Jadeveon.
Jadeveon Clowney was not a practice player. But when the lights came on, hey, there's times during the game his ass wouldn't even walk toward the tackle. He was slower than walk. But when it
But
was
those
time
are
to get
those
nasty,
are
he
unique
could get
players.
nasty.
You name me
Clowney
three
maybe
names.
too.
You name three names. Those are unique players. Once in a lifetime. But for the rest of the team and stuff, you pretty much play the way you practice. And yeah, you might have one or
Steven
two.
Garcia was drunk at most of the damn practice. He's the best
Well-
quarterback we've ever had.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I don't put too much into practice. You know the AI rant, right? Practice. We talk about practice,
Yeah.
man. They put on the pads on game day and they're ready to play. Good players do. Okay.
Well, y'all
I'm
know,
tired of hearing about practice.
I
I'm
don't know
talking
if y'all
about
know
high
this,
school
but most of
kids
my
and
career
college kids.
I've been in sales most of my career, and that I've given speeches and been invited to a lot of places I wouldn't have been in life to train
Drew the circles,
salespeople.
did you?
Say what?
You draw the circles?
No. But at the end of the day, there's one thing I believe in. I've been in law enforcement. I was a firefighter at age 17 years old. I'm currently back firefighting again in my later years in life. And we got a lot of young guys that don't get the training that we had back in the day. It's a whole lot weaker now. This everybody's entitled to an opportunity, that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But I mean this wholeheartedly. The reason why firefighters, any career, the reason why they're great at what they do, because number one, you prepare for the unexpected, because at that point, it's not unexpected. Secondly, you don't practice till you get it right. You practice till you can't get it wrong.
Yeah.
And if you practice till you can't get it wrong, then it becomes muscle memory and it's second nature to you.
Muscle memory. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the O line should have muscle memory by now.
Well,
And they still, I
I'm no
mean,
Einstein, but it's not rocket science to grab the big SOB in front of you in between his tits, hold him, and push his ass backwards. That's all you got to do.
it's not rocket science, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
no. I mean, and all this twisting and pulling and shit. And someone goes that way, but you're supposed to follow them that way. Shit, nobody's on the same page. Why are you making it complicated? Grab the guy in front of you, in between his tits, and push his ass backwards. That's all you got to do.
No.
That's it.
And all these offenses
Like-
have got these thick playbooks, 2 or 3 inches thick. I know a coach that has all his plays on an 11x5 card to start out. He's got about 11 or 12 plays. And that's it.
Hey, the Pirates dead and gone. He didn't have the 7, and he bust your ass with them 7.
You can have all the plays you want, but if you can't block, you can throw that playbook away.
You know what old Steve Spurrier said, right? Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I threw it over their head. Well, I'm just continue to throw it over their head till they stop me.
There you
I'll
go.
run the same play over and over again. And he
There you
did.
Hey, that's what I loved about Dylan Thompson, man. He would just throw it on top. He would just throw it over the top until you stopped it.
He said, when they
I
stop
loved
me, I'll run it. And when they can't stop that, I'll continue to run. And when they play my run, I'm throw it over the head again.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we did too in 2012 and 13. We would run it with Mike Davis up the middle, and then once they go for the, once the defense submits to the run, we just throw it right over top, and it worked almost every time.
Hey, Rooster, Harry, anybody over in the comments, if y'all want to come in here, let me know and I'll drop out. If somebody else in the comments wants to come in. I'm not.
They can come in with you here.
Yeah,
It's all good.
I can make room.
Oh,
Rooster,
yeah.
Harry
We
Leg.
got, yeah, we got room.
Oh, yeah. Rooster said Dealmaker has muscle memory on how to lift 12-ounce adult beverages. There you go. I'm not
I don't know
going
how
to read.
y'all see the comments. I can't see the comments.
Don't you have a little up in the right corner? You have a comment. Click on the comment
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got it.
yeah.
where it says comment.
Where it
Mess
says
with you,
comment.
Michael. Mess with you, Michael.
So, are you going to the? No, you're not going to the game tomorrow. I was going to ask you if you're going to the game tomorrow. I'm saying Ole Miss.
No,
So-
definitely not going to the game this week. We only got 2 more home games, bro.
Oh yeah.
2
Who y'all
more.
got,
That's
Billy?
it.
Billy.
It's sad, man.
Yes, sir.
Our football
Who y'all
season goes
got
by
tomorrow?
way too quick.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
That game scares me. Like I said, we've got Oklahoma, Florida, and Vanderbilt left, and I see them as toss-ups. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Nah, Billy, I think you got Oklahoma. Too much
Yeah.
offense.
well, if Mateer has a day, our secondary is about worse than the Division One. So
It might be a shootout.
it all depends on what kind of day Mateer has. But
Yeah, it's going to be like a 34-31 kind of game.
Whoever has the ball last probably.
Yeah.
Maybe that
well,
type
we've
of
already
game.
got 2 SEC losses. We can't afford another one. So
I think Tennessee wins this one though, but I do not see them winning out.
well, they got Florida and Vanderbilt left.
Yeah, I think Vandy
Vanderbilt's
might
got to
get
come
them.
to Vanderbilt's got to come to Knoxville. So
I don't know.
I'm not.
That'll be an interesting game.
It'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
The defensive 7 are fine. You know we substitute out 14. They substitute 7 at a time in and out, but the secondary is horrible.
Who is
Horrible.
that?
Tennessee, absolute horrible.
Well, I don't have too much faith in Mateer.
Well, I don't know. He looked pretty good the other day. He's just and the quarterback from Kentucky that kid's going to be special.
Oh, Boulay.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not bad.
So it'll be.
But Chambliss, hey, let me tell you about Chambliss, man. He's just now getting started, bro. He's getting on fire. He's gonna be good. Chambliss is good.
He's legit.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean, he's doing what we want Sellers to do. He's finding
He's got a
receivers
coach
open.
that allows him to do it, Michael.
Yep.
Lane Kiffin hasn't been an OC at Southern Cal and won natties, and Alabama and won natties, and other places.
Listen, when the greatest coach,
forget.
when the GOAT of all time hires your ass
Yep.
to be his OC, I think everybody needs to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people forget he's the youngest NFL coach that's ever been hired at 32. At 32. So people can say what they want about Lane Kiffin.
And he took over for what's his name? Carroll at USC.
Right.
I mean, you got to be pretty good to take over for Pete Carroll. Come on now.
Well, he was the OC when Carroll was winning all the championships out there.
Yep.
With
That
Bush,
he was, sir.
with
He
Bush
was.
and Matt. Yeah.
Well, and Lane was his recruiter, and Bush lost his Heisman, so enough said. But
all right, gentlemen, we got to go get a child from the local football game. So
make them walk.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Damn, Billy.
I'll see y'all. Appreciate y'all.
All right. All right.
Jordan.
Later.
There you go. Deal maker.
Lane Kiffin is no slouch.
Nah.
He didn't upset me when he left overnight from Knoxville either. He went home to Southern Cal. You know, that didn't bother me at all. We needed a coach before he got there. We'll get a coach when he leaves. So,
Yeah, he told Alshon Jeffrey he would never make it at South Carolina.
yeah, I remember that. Said it'd be what, pumping gas or something?
Pumping gas.
Yeah, it'd be pumping gas.
Well, that's Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, he's involved in his offense. I can tell you right now, he didn't dedicate everything to an OC and just close the door. I can tell you, he's the main man. So,
I mean, he's not leaving Ole Miss. I mean, he's got it made.
Yeah, he
He's
can
got
go
it made.
8-4 every year and go to the Citrus Bowl and be just fine.
Or 9-3 every year.
He can go 8-4 and he'll be just fine at Ole Miss.
That's just like Freeman. He's got it made too.
Yeah, Lane could actually get paid out of this whole deal. You know, everybody wanting him. Florida and who's the other team? Hey, there's another team been wanting me.
Oh shit, LSU.
Yeah, LSU. I mean, he can get him a good contract from Ole Miss if he played it right.
Yeah,
I
he
think
could.
he gets paid pretty handsomely. So, well, he said last week, and here's the clue. He said, they was talking to him, and he made the statement, taking it out of context. He said that it's not about money with him anymore. So it's,
Yeah.
he said he money doesn't drive him to go take a team. So,
Yeah,
you know, it just.
So he's done.
I think he's got a good setup there at Ole Miss. So,
But we
He does.
failed to forget his daughter dates the linebacker from LSU.
yeah.
What y'all think about Franklin of Virginia Tech?
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that hype either. That would be a bad move on his part.
He's got a better reputation than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense to me.
LSU maybe, or even Florida.
Yeah.
Or Florida. Franklin's
People forget
or
Franklin did
Arkansas.
fine. I don't know.
I think
about
Franklin, Arkansas makes a lot of sense.
that. Well, people forget when he was at Vanderbilt, he did great. Well, he didn't do great, but he won games.
Yeah.
He won games. So
Yeah, I could see him at Florida or LSU over Arkansas. I'd be shocked if he went to Arkansas.
isn't Petrino at Arkansas?
Yeah, he's the interim coach now. I think.
He's got that seal.
Well, I wish we could hire some Pittman, man, for OC or offensive line coach. I don't care if you pay him $3 million. Let's go. Get Pittman.
Mark
I know that
Powell
sounds
said
crazy,
Franklin at Stanford makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's. There you
Yeah, I
go.
heard that. That's stupid.
Is
Maybe
Stanford looking for a
UCLA.
coach?
I could see him going to UCLA.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not Stanford.
Yeah, some people said Brian Kelly to UCLA. So, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
that would make sense. Let's follow in your brother's footsteps.
But anyway, I'm gonna drop off here. I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me on. Good night, everybody in the chat. Good night, Rooster. All y'all, Eddie and stuff. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, same to you, man.
What time does South Carolina play?
7:00.
Oh yeah, Tennessee's got a
We got
7.
a night game.
We do too. I hate them night games.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you, Mr. Billy. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night, Mike. Bye bye.
Good night, Billy. All right, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm getting ready
Again.
to get off here. It's been a long day, man. I'm wore out. So
Yeah, me too. You got to give us 3 things we need to do tomorrow to win.
pray, and pray harder. I mean, like I said earlier, man, and you made a comment in here too as far as the run game. I think if we can get this running game going against Ole Miss, we can get some good yardage out of the running backs and sellers. And defense, if they play like they did against Alabama, that'll keep us in the game, give us a little bit of hope, and take the playbook away from Shula. That'd be my 3.
Ain't that the truth?
3
That's the
takes.
damn truth.
But
Hey,
outside of that, man, I don't have no faith in the offense.
Yeah, I don't either. Hey, you ain't got nothing to lose though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, in a game like this tomorrow, I mean, just throw it all out there, and you got nothing to lose, like you said. So
Throw the kitchen sink at them, bub.
yeah. So, but we'll be back here
All right,
tomorrow.
Chuck.
So appreciate you for coming in, man, and hanging out. So
Good to see you, Chuck. Good show.
all right, man. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that's going to do it for tonight's show. I put in a 12-hour day, been up since 3 o'clock, so I'm kind of wore out, tired. I want to just relax and spend some time with the family. So appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out with us. Appreciate it there, Mr. Eddie. Everybody have a good night, and we'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Hopefully I'll have the football game situation straightened out, and we'll be able to react to the Ole Miss South Carolina game. So y'all make sure y'all back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, share, comment, subscribe, hype it, whatever YouTube wants you to do to these lives and these videos. Do that. Appreciate it so much. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.